What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Senju Sage, and today we will be starting another what if, specifically, as you guys already saw in the title, what if Neji killed Hinata? So basically, the presets for this what if is going to be that it is pre-time skip, so before shippuden and all that. And it's going to take place during the Chunin Exams. Basically, we're going to be analyzing what if Neji had killed Hinata during their fight. So instead of the Jonin, stepping in and stopping the fight, we're going to see what would happen if, they didn't step in and, Neji had ended up killing Hinata. Now, surprisingly, it may seem like, Hinata didn't really have a big impact on the series. But if Neji had killed her, a lot actually changes, as you're about to see.
Creeping on the come up with it 211 on my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my black plastic knife, searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul, swinging banging corners in the 67 Elko.
Now, as I mentioned in the intro, we're going to be going over, what if Neji had killed Hinata during the Chunin Exams, and we're going to be discussing the aftermath, which would follow after this event. So, starting off, as I mentioned, she dies during the Chunin Exams, in which, Neji kills her. And so, first things first, we're going to start off with the fact that Hyuga, her dad, is really devastated and doesn't know what to do. He's a broken man after finding out about Hinata, and he eventually, his disdain only grows for Neji, and he actually tries to kill Neji. Eventually, Hiruzen, the third Hokage, intervenes and stops Hiyashi from, dealing the final blow and killing Neji, and pardons Neji and announces that it was an accident, which is true. Neji did not have any murderous intent towards Hinata. He was just trying to, he was trying to deal damage and, win the match, but he was not trying to kill her. And that is a definite fact. He was not trying to kill her, but he was trying to injure her. And eventually he overdid it, which led to her death. So, as I mentioned, Hiruzen pardons him. He's cool to go. Hiyashi and the rest of the Hyuga clan kind of disown Neji, though, because of what he did, killing somebody from the main branch, and he's supposed to be protecting them. Kind of just gets him, pushed out by the other clan members. So, Neji's kind of become his own lone wolf. But as we move on, the Chunin exam finals are still delayed because of, the whole thing with Gaara and all that. And so those are still delayed for a month. Eventually, nothing really happens during the 1 month period. I mean, Jiraiya, Naruto, and all that still happens. That whole arc happens, the training arc. But nothing really happens with Neji during this time period, so we're just going to move on to the Chunin Exam Finals. So the Chunin Exam Finals still go the same, all the matchups are still the same, you still get Temari, Shikamaru, and all that, and you still get Naruto Neji, which is where we're going to pick up. So Naruto, at the beginning of the match, Naruto is kind of overwhelmed by the thought of Neji killing Hinata. So as we saw in the manga/anime, Naruto was rooting on Hinata, which eventually led to her, fighting back and all that. So, witnessing her die really just was eye-opening for Naruto, and he's really upset about it. So, at the beginning of the match, he's, hurling insults at Neji, kind of saying that he'll beat him for Hinata, saying that he'll do his best to, beat him. And so, Neji's kind of, doing his Neji thing, calling him pathetic and all that, saying that he'll never, achieve anything, and that everybody has their own destiny, and it can't be changed. And how, Hinata's destiny was to be killed by him. And that kind of, sets Naruto off. And at the beginning of the match, he immediately begins to use the Nine-Tails Chakra. So instead of, him eventually leading up to it, using that anger, he's already angry at the beginning of the match, which leads to him using that Nine-Tails Chakra, and kind of he just blitz Neji. He immediately starts blitzing Neji, and Neji, just like in the anime, is able to move around and all that. He's able to keep up with QB Naruto. So he's kind of just moving around, dodging him, putting up a fight, trying to go on the offensive, defensive, and protect himself. And eventually the same scenario happens. Naruto blitzes him with a kunai. Neji does the palm rotation, and the whole explosion goes down. Neji stands up, goes over to Naruto while he's laid on the ground, tells him that he's worthless and that he failed his mission to save Hinata, and that she got what she deserved. And out of nowhere, Naruto just comes out the ground and one shots Neji, just like in the anime manga. Naruto kind of just boom, one punched him. And Neji's left lying on the ground. Naruto looks over him and he's just like, yeah, I did it for Hinata. You can change your destiny too if you wish. I can change mine. My destiny is to become Hokage and all that. And he kind of just wins the match. That's what happened. He beats Neji still. He uses that anger, except the only difference is he does it in a quicker time now that he's able to use the Nine Tails chakra immediately. So Naruto wins, and Neji's kind of just left there on the ground, not necessarily paralyzed, but he can't move. And he's just filled with anger. He's just pissed off that he lost to someone like Naruto, someone who's like so far below him and all that. And that he was proven wrong, and that Naruto was right in saying that, destinies can be changed and all that. So he's really upset about that. And eventually, he's taken to the hospital. The medical ninjas come, pick him up, take him to the hospital. And he's visited by the Kazekage, which is really weird. But, just like in the anime, it's Orochimaru. So Orochimaru pulls up to the hospital after seeing, Neji, after hearing about Neji killing Hinata, and then seeing, what he can do with his anger. And he pulls up to the hospital, and he's infatuated with Neji's eyes. He just loves that Neji has the Byakugan. He's still looking for a vessel. He has his eyes set on, he does have his eyes set on Sasuke still, but after seeing Neji and all that, he's like, ooh, another backup vessel. He hasn't really done any research on Neji like he did on Sasuke and Itachi and all that. But he did do his research on Sasuke and Itachi, but he did not do his research on Neji. He knows of the Byakugan, of course. He's still one of the legendary Sannin, so he still knows what the Byakugan is, obviously. But, he's kind of just infatuated with the fact that, if Plan A with Sasuke doesn't work, he has Neji as the backup. So he's kind of, he's talking to Neji, just telling him to use that fuel, that anger towards, the Hyuga clan, towards Naruto, and to, use that to his advantage to become stronger, and that he can become stronger and get his revenge back on the Hyuga clan for pushing him out of the clan, and he can also get his revenge for not being a part of that main branch, his dad being killed due to the whole fiasco with Yashi killing that ambassador from another village, due to the fact that they were trying to kidnap Hinata. Neji's dad ended up sacrificing himself to protect the main branch of the Hyuga clan, and Neji's felt resentment towards the rest of the Hyuga clan, especially the main branch, because of that. So Orochimaru's kind of just, trying to fuel that hatred and trying to get him to join his side and all that. And so he ends up leaving, and he proceeds to do the whole Konoha Crush arc. So everything in that arc still happens exactly the same. Naruto, Gaara, Sasuke, Orochimaru, and the Hiruzen ends up dying. All of that stays the same, and that's where we're gonna leave off for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna set the like goal for this video to be 5 likes if you guys want to see a part 2. So if you guys want to see a part 2, make sure we get the like goal of 5 likes, and I'll make sure to post a part 2. Like I said, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Slick talker since a jet. Wintertime, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school. Winter one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, jogging mid. I'm lit. What you doing? I done did. I swear. Slick talker since a jet. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone.